Good afternoon, everyone. It's Wednesday at noon, and so we are back with you to do our Facebook Live as we've done every week since, I guess, the start of the year this year. So my name is Amy Shrader. I'm with RE/MAX Real Estate 10 here in Morristown.
And I'm Kim Swan with Mortgage Investors Group here in Morristown.
Today we're going to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about tips on preparing your home for sale. Some of the things that you need to do to get your home ready to go on the market so that it sells for top dollar and sells quickly, okay? But first, I think Kim's going to talk to us a little bit about what's going on in the mortgage world right now.
Thank you. June is actually a home ownership month, home buyers month. So we want to bring up about THDA. They just recently dropped their interest rate to 3.875%, and they still have about $4 million left in the hardest hit fund. That's for homes in zip code 37813. So it's definitely a great program. If anybody's looking to purchase a home, you can call me. We can get you pre-approved. That's something we can do over the phone. We can schedule appointment and meet, or I've got a website. So just let me know on that.
What is your website, Kim?
It is www.kimswann.com, and that's two N's in Swan. So it's KIMSWANN.com.
All right, good deal. Now, most of the time we are talking about buying a home and, different mortgage programs available to purchase a home with little money down or no money down. But this week we are going to focus on getting your home ready to sell. So, as a real estate agent, I have people call me and I'll go out to their house. And a lot of times you have to help people see their house through someone else's eyes. We all live with a certain amount of clutter. I don't care who you are. You come in and you check the mail and you probably drop it on your coffee table or the island or the bar in the kitchen or the dining room table. We just all have that dumping place where we just kind of throw the stuff as we come in the door. So if you're looking to sell your home, if that's something that you're thinking about, then I strongly urge you to walk through your house like you were looking at it as a buyer, okay? So you want to kind of take fresh eyes and maybe, grab your best friend or somebody and have them walk through it with you if you're not sure. And just, kind of look at it. Where are the areas that I have things piled up? They always say declutter is the number one thing. And sometimes we just get so used to the pile of stuff in the corner of our bedroom that we don't even see it. So if you're selling your house, it's a great time to kind of purge things and, figure out what you need, what you want, what you don't need anymore, and get rid of it. Now, as you're going through that process of trying to get rid of the clutter that's out and about, a lot of people want to shove it in their closet or pile stuff up in the garage so they can have a yard sale later or whatever. People are going to look in those areas too. And if your closet is full to overflowing, then even if it's a big closet, people are going to think you don't have any storage space. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. You may want to consider renting a storage unit to hold some of your stuff while you're getting the house ready to sell. So declutter is always the number one thing. Now, another item that some people become immune to when you're living in the house are smells that are in your house. If you are a pet owner, either dog, cat, rabbit, whatever, birds, sometimes you're going to get a certain smell that, is in your house because you have an animal. You sometimes become immune to it. But somebody new walking into your home, it can be very overwhelming. And it seems like we live in a day where a lot of people have allergies. They're very sensitive to cat hair, dog hair, whatever it may be. So if you have an animal in your house, I'm not asking you to get rid of your animal. I have a cat. I love my cat. Would not trade him for the world. But you do need to think about those things and address those things. So, if you have your litter box sitting in, a utility room or bathroom or whatever, you may want to consider moving that out to the garage or finding a better place for it. Cigarette smoke is a big thing. A lot of people will be turned off by cigarette smoke. I smoke. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I hope you don't hold it against me. But I don't smoke in my house. I have a patio. It's covered. And so when I'm going to get smoke, I smoke outside. So if you do smoke in your home and you're thinking about selling it, I would encourage you to start smoking outside. And then, you know, there's several things you can do. You'd probably need to Google some of these things that you can do to try and get that smell out of your house, because that does turn off a lot of people. If you have teenagers in your house, sometimes their bedrooms can have a little bit of an odor to it. You know, personal hygiene isn't always on the top of their list sometimes. So, you know, Febreze the teenagers' room and have them keep their laundry and everything picked up, dirty dishes going to the kitchen, you know, things like that. Just try and help keep the smells down in there. We talked about kind of decluttering, but depersonalization. If your refrigerator is covered with your kids' artwork, you might want to put that away. You know, a lot of times we think of, well, I need to take all my pictures off the wall. I don't tell people to take all their pictures off the wall, because it's your home. You live there. But if you have pictures of your small children, elementary, middle school age kids, I would encourage you to hide those photos when you have the photographer come out to do pictures for your listing. You know, because there are pedophiles out there, and you don't want somebody to find your child through your home being for sale and start stalking them. So, you know, taking down personal pictures like that. If you have, you know, deer heads mounted on the wall of your den, you may want to take those down when you have the house listed for sale, because that could be a turn off to some people as well. I grew up in a house where my dad's first deer kill was mounted on the living room wall, so I'm kind of immune to that thing. But I do think some people, you know, don't like it, get turned off by it, whatever the case may be. So just think about those types of things when you're going through your house. Another big thing is to make sure all the light bulbs in your house work. If you're like me and you have a ceiling fan in the living room or the bedroom or whatever, and one of them, you know, blows, you're like, well, I still got 3 bulbs, I'm good. But if you're going to list your house for sale, you want it to be as bright as possible. You want all the light bulbs to, you know, be functional. And I can tell you from a realtor perspective, it is very frustrating when you're trying to take somebody through the house and, you know, half the light bulbs don't work. You're kind of flipping switches, and then you figure it out that, oh, the light bulb is blown or something. So, you know, make sure you have functioning light bulbs in every place. It just makes for general appearance. You know, everything looks better. And it also makes people think that if you're taking care of something as minute as the light bulbs, then you have taken care of your house as well. So that's something to factor in. The other thing would be any minor items you have that need to be repaired. If the kitchen sink has leaked for 2 years, fix the kitchen sink. You know, if the bathroom sink is leaking, fix it. If your roof was leaking and you fixed the roof, but you never fixed the ceiling where the water came through, you know, get that taken care of, because the last thing you want is for buyers to walk through your house and be able to nitpick things that they see. Okay. So those are just kind of some general ideas. If you're looking to sell your house, what you need to do to prep it to go on the market. You know, very generalized tips. If you're looking for something a little more specific for your particular home, call me and I'd be glad to walk through it and share with you what I think needs to be done. So we have had our 10 minutes here. We're going to wrap this up. Be sure to tune in next week with us. We're here every Wednesday at noon. June is National Home Ownership Month, so this could be the year that you become a homeowner. And just call Kim. She would love to get you pre-qualified and get you in a house this year. Thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.